first and foremost, congratulations on making it to the 10-year mark. What does this moment feel like for you? Definitely start with yourself.
I will only say that it feels like any other show week. You just do the show, and then the great thing about doing a show for 10 years is you get to start on your 11th year. I love doing the show. I'm not at all bored with it, so I'm just very lucky and fortunate that NBC lets me keep doing it.
Back at how far you've come literally over all these years, are you just like beyond words? Can you believe it? Like, did you ever anticipate being where you are today?
Certainly no. I will say the other weird thing is physically I haven't gone far at all. I basically got a job in 30 Rock in 2001, and I work a full floor away from where I started. Have the same ID, take the same subway to work. So weirdly, geographically, it's sort of sad how little I've moved. But it is beyond my... Certainly when I started at SNL, every day I was living with a sort of abject fear. It's nuts to know that I've been there for, 23 years.
And you, Andy, you fill pretty big shoes. Not only are you an actor, but you also, step in the role as writer, producer on, if I'm not mistaken, almost 110 projects to date. So listen, it's your IMDb. I did my research. So talk to me, which one do you prefer? Do you prefer being on the writer, producer, or the acting side of things?
Oh, man. I think writing and performing are the two I love the most. That's the reason I started off trying to do this for work, and then kind of just been fortunate that I've worked with really great people, and we've done just well enough to be able to produce as well and drive our own projects, and that's been going great.
I want to put you in a hot seat. Which of your projects thus far has been the most groundbreaking and significant for you? Which one put you on the map, Andy? Talk to me.
I see. Well, I mean, certainly the digital shorts at SNL was what changed my life the most. I went from, being an assistant in LA to, being in articles in the New York Times about YouTube and stuff. And it was...
And you never, the thing you don't say that I'm impressed with, never stopped being an assistant. You kept that job the whole time.
Yeah, I did keep that. I'm so bad at it. But to be fair, I was bad before SNL too.
So many unanswered emails.
I just love this energy. And you, Seth, if I'm not mistaken, you received, I believe, 45 award nominations to date. You, Seth, and 6 of which have all resulted into wins. And you're an Emmy Award-winning television host, star, all the things. Which has been the most impactful for your career thus far?
I once won an Emmy, and Andy was nominated 3 times in the category I won in. That's a true story. Yeah. That is a true story.
That was a good one.
And so that was really special because I feel like, to have beaten him would have meant something, but to beat him 3 times was really, because he's one of the great, he's one of the GOATs. And yet on that night.
I got to wonder what my odds were on Gold Derby that night.
We are not going to get into Gold Derby odds and predictions. Listen, we're not going to do it. Seth, you once said before I let the both of you go that it's better to start off sooner rather than later if you're interested in being a comedian because failure is much easier for you to process and push through when you're young.
Yeah.
Give me a secret of yours. Tell me one of those young childhood failures for you.
Oh, God. What I meant by that is just you can't figure out how to do comedy by watching comedy. Like, you can watch as much as you want and think you're an expert in it, but, the first time you tell a joke on stage, you understand exactly how hard it is. So I would just say do that sooner than later.
I kind of tuned out. The way the light is catching your eyes is just,
it's
good. Just, they're piercing, quite frankly.
I love it. Before I let you both go, anything you can share with me about this podcast that if I'm not mistaken, it comes out next week that you both are a part of?
It's me and Seth and Akiva and Yorma from The Lonely Island, our group, and we're sort of rehashing old digital shorts from the years at SNL that we all worked together.
Yeah, it's great. I love talking to him, and it's a lot of fun to listen to. Thanks.
Looking forward to it. Thank you both.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good one.